Hello, MS235, Christian Message and American Religions class. This is your instructor, Travis Johnson. What I'd like to do in this brief video is go over your third and final paper assignment, the expositional paper, and highlight a few things on the assignment and the grading rubric. Hopefully you've had a chance to look at the grading rubric and the assignment. I have provided that in multiple locations on Populi, and it's contained in one document. At the top on the first page, it's got the assignment description, and then on the second page down here at the bottom, it's got the rubric. And the rubric is broken down by section, sections of your paper that I'm going to be grading you on, and then it breaks down those sections by what exactly I'm looking for and what you'll be responsible for doing, as well as some other more logistical matters to your paper here in this final section. It also has points value, how much I'm weighing each section, and the points that are allotted for each section. And so yeah, make sure that you read this and are familiar with this before you begin to write your paper. And I would recommend that you've read it and you're familiar with it before you begin to research for the paper. This will help you to understand what you're doing and guide you throughout the process. So make sure you've got this downloaded or printed off. Okay, the purpose of this paper really is I want you guys to be able to have an above average understanding of one unique belief related to a cult, and then be able to critique that unique belief of a cult from a Orthodox Christian perspective. So again, I want you guys to have a working knowledge and understanding of one unique belief related to a particular cult, and then be able to accurately and effectively analyze and critique that belief of that cult from an Orthodox Christian perspective. So that's kind of the thinking behind this paper. And the paper itself is broken up into two major sections. The first section is where I want to see that you have explained the belief that you've chosen. You've broken it down. You've unpacked it, the ideas, the major tenets behind it, what the cult thinks about it, and so forth. So this is going to be more objective. Should be objective. And again, this is just you describing the belief and so forth. So you could, for example, you could choose the Jehovah's Witnesses conception, or how they view the Trinity. That could be the one unique belief that you choose, that you want to focus in on. So in this first part, you would basically be describing and unpacking how they view the Trinity, or what they believe the Trinity is, or basically you would be unpacking their conception of the Trinity. Now, then in section 2 is when you're going to be offering your analysis and critique, comparing, contrasting, and so forth, of that unique belief from a Christian perspective, or from an Orthodox Christian perspective. Okay, so that's going to be your measure that you're going to be analyzing and critiquing the cultic belief from. Okay, so that's part 2. And then in the final part, so the final part of your paper, there is a third section, which is the shorter of the two sections. This is where you're going to be providing at least one application or takeaway from the study. Okay, and this has to in some way connect back to the study or to the particular belief that you focused on. But this is pretty open-ended, excuse me. And in the rubric here, I provided some examples of what you could do. You could do a synthesis where you consider other coursework and you can make relevant connections, or you could have some sort of application, and maybe it's a personal application or a pastoral application. Maybe you've had some sort of personal encounter with this, or maybe a friend that that's dealt with this belief or struggled with this belief, or whatever the case may be. So this is going to be more open-ended, excuse me, and this is where you can add your own personal thoughts to it, and so forth. The paper itself is due. The paper itself is due on Tuesday, April 22nd at 11:59, and just know that I will deduct points for any papers turned in late. The paper is 5 to 6 pages in length, and you should follow Turabian formatting. and the assignment is worth 20% of your final grade. If you guys have any questions, or are there any things that I've gone over, or anything that you read in the assignment or the rubric at the bottom that aren't clear to you, or you need for whatever reason, then please contact me soon. Again, make sure that you have read this assignment and reviewed the rubric soon, so you can begin, because that'll help you begin to plan and prepare to finish this final paper assignment. Okay, like I said, please contact me with any questions or concerns, and good luck and God bless.